Well, let's also bring in contributor for Turning Point USA as well as BizPac Review, Erin Elmore. Thanks for also joining us in our All Power Women panel. I just love it. So, Erin, I'm going to go straight to you. We were just having this conversation about really what we believe are the mental health implications associated with these, especially these college kids, not only the college kids, but even the younger kids with these school closings. Talk about insecurity, talk about anxiety. It is brutal. And we've seen a professor from Harvard, he wrote an op-ed in the New York Times where he lays out all the reasons why we should not close these schools again. He references a McKinsey study that examined the effects of COVID and what it's had in the school year for 2020 and 2021. He found, get your reaction to this.
The cure seems to be worse than the disease, whether it's the mental illness that it's causing, the mask mandates, the school closures, the requirements for the vaccines. Our young people deserve better. And this is not science-based in any way, shape, or form, because we already know that young people aren't dying from or getting seriously ill from this disease unless they have serious underlying conditions. And our children want to get back in the classroom. If we want to raise a generation of people that can read and write and coexist in society, we need better for them. And right now, we're just not getting it. And unfortunately, as we know, the White House had asked the teachers' unions for their basic talking points on how to reopen schools. And that's shameful, because what they should be asking is, parents, what would you do, parents? And instead, it's just all about Democrat politics.
And in going back to you, Grace, before the break, we were talking about the growing outrage over a transgender swimmer on the University of Pennsylvania's female swim team. She's been breaking all sorts of records. Swimmers and parents are now demanding action from the school and also the NCAA.
For example, that these parents from the University of Pennsylvania, they sent a letter to the NCAA. NCAA hasn't responded, but I will tell you, in knowing their background, they are very supportive of transgenders entering into the girls' sports and the women's sports.
I think the pendulum is going to ultimately swing back to, different genders and different sports competing separately. But until we get there, what are going to be the losses? What about all of these young women that were trying to advance to the Olympics, or young girls in high school that are trying to get college scholarships? There's going to be so much wreckage and so much carnage just because the NCAA wants to be woke. And honestly, these girls have to speak up even more, and their parents have to continue to speak up. If we want to see change, we have to be the squeaky wheels. And by the way, this is not grounded in science at all. Women and men are biologically completely different, whether it's muscular structure, whether it's lung capacity. It's really sad that anyone is trying to justify this as normal. All it really is woke and sad and hurting young women.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I think, what you're getting all across the board, this wokeism, whether it be at the university level, whether it be in sports. Erin Elmore, Grace Curley, thank you both for joining us.
And I'll see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.